Karen thought she scored the deal of the century when she illegally booked my lake mansion for a 100-guest party. But when I showed up with contracts, permits, and the sheriff, the entire HOA learned exactly who they messed with. My lake mansion isn't a rental property. It's been in my family for 40 years, private, quiet, and absolutely not open to the HOA nearby. But that never stopped Karen. It started when I noticed strangers unloading tables and decorations on my dock. At first, I thought they were lost. Then I saw Karen directing them like she owned the place. She waved a clipboard at me. "Oh, good, you're early. The party planners will need access to the kitchen." I told her calmly, "This is my private home. What party?" That's when she proudly handed me a stack of printed invitations. Lakefront Gala, hosted by HOA. Venue, the Waterfront Mansion. My mansion, my land, my dock. I asked her who gave permission. She smirked. "Oh, the HOA board voted unanimously. Your property benefits the community, so consider this a shared use agreement." In other words, they used majority votes to book a property they didn't own. And Karen had already sold 100 tickets. So I made one phone call, my attorney. We documented everything: ticket sales, flyers, the party setup, the planners, the decorations, the HOA emails approving it. I didn't stop them. I let the entire party arrive. Cars lined the road, guests walked around amazed, Karen strutted around like she owned the lake. Then, the sheriff and county code officers pulled up behind me. I stepped forward. "Ladies and gentlemen, you've all purchased tickets to an event illegally held on private property. You're now witnesses in a trespassing and fraud case." Karen's face drained of color. The sheriff handed her the paperwork, and the crowd turned on her instantly. The lawsuits moved fast. Karen, the HOA board, and even the vendors had to show up in court. In the end, the judge ruled in my favor: trespassing, fraud, illegal event sale, and property misuse. The HOA paid damages. Karen lost her position, and every ticket buyer got refunded by the HOA, not me. And my lake mansion? Still private, still mine, and now protected by a court order stating no HOA activity shall ever take place on it again.
I am Liam, and trust me, the next HOA story is even worse. Subscribe now.